off the muscle. Black is my attire, keep them sticks off in that cupboard. I be going hard, them going hard. I just hit them all. You just swipe the card, I'm with a couple Latin. I just do.
好。咁樣就係啦。好啦 ，hello 大家好，咁今日咧我哋就翻到嚟玩呢個 NBA mycareer 咁我哋都好多人冇玩過啦，咁今日我哋嚟玩翻係啦，我哋 mycareer 啊，來了，come on baby，mycareer，oh my god，come on baby，yeah。好，完啦，然後我哋就翻到嚟我哋呢度，吓，好啦。球員升級 NBA 動畫，哇咁貴嘅，即收視機係普通啦，罰球就 carry 啦，好唔好？係以裝備。係，要投注要儲啲錢咯。咁如果係招牌球風就 Stephen Curry， 之後 Stephen Curry， 又 Stephen Curry， 又 Stephen Curry， 不過 Jordan， 然後呢個應該係經典天勾，即係戰步係用1嘅。好啦。呢個好啲，呢個得啦。係呢個係 Stephen Curry 啊，呢個又係 Stephen Curry 啦。呢個咧白色脫離又係 Stephen Curry 啦。OK，咁所以咧， 內線得分增強。就等我陣啦。屬性升級，內線得分就咁樣啦。有錢用晒佢啦，唔驚啦喂。有錢就唔使驚啊，總之要用晒佢就得啦。好，我哋而家就我哋係咩啊 ？OK。其實我哋而家入咗邊度我都唔記得咗。如果大家有興趣就睇翻上次條片，就睇下我究竟其實入咗邊一隊咯。我自己都唔記得咗啦，已經係咯。
All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but means just as much
你都黐線嘅真係。
as game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. No more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
Here we go. Our first NBA game. This is something I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. But I know this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there and do what I was born to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
Okay.
It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's what else we want to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
好，開波。我哋其實係咪熱刺啊？我哋入咗。唔係，呢個係熱火啊，heat 嘛。熱火啊，應該係啦，我哋應該入咗熱火。哇，靚仔到啊！講唔係喎，我哋係咩喎 ？Hornets 我哋係 Hornets。我記得我哋8-3啊 ，OK， 我哋係熱火。我哋就係熱火啦，原來。嗱，因為之前買咗機啦，成幾個禮拜都冇玩過啦，所以俾我一熟翻嗰啲手感之類嘅嘢。哦！搞錯啊你！老禮。
But it's almost impossible. I mean, there's just so much that you
大前鋒出馬，哎呀！
It has to be emotional.
大前鋒應該就喺前面。我借個波嚟，借個靚波俾我。呢度。喂，好嘢！我制度犯規喎，我制度犯規，但係扣分嘅。
And a scrappy one, but he'll take it. It doesn't matter how you get those first points in the NBA. It just matters that you get them.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there will be plenty of chances to create spectacular highlights in the years to come for this young man. But right now, he just wants those first points.
Well, with Free Clark, there was a question whether he would stay into the year in college. Really was.
我等先，整少少嘢先。喂，呢邊個嚟㗎？ 我個尿袋去咗邊度？係咪？夠用㗎啦。等我。而家有啲突發事情發生啊，就係我嗰個 headset 就冇乜電，咁就要插翻條叉電線啫。好，得咗。我可以繼續我哋場賽事啊！我哋係唔記得回防啊，點啊
？He's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve.
Yeah.
His family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid on anything when it comes to basketball.
Oh,
Walker against Dragic, and Walker kicks to Jefferson. 5 on the clock. Jefferson setting the pick for Batum.
優秀嘅防守控制，等陣啦，我為免唔好俾佢話我搞錯嗰個咩，係咧就係咁樣啦。好。咁樣就得啦。但係而家第一個睇條片嘅人應該係我自己，因為我要開嚟收留言嘅，所以我就開咗個 YouTube 啦。
And guys, Nicholas Batum is a real greyhound on the floor. The guy's got long strides, runs fast, long and limber. Clarkie, he covers a lot of ground.
Extremely active at both ends of the court, Kevin. Great versatility. He can defend 3 positions, and he's played big minutes for the Blazers.
And that one's free.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Walker the pass to Zeller. Nobody near. Kid Gilchrist fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Kid Gilchrist has got 6 points.
Hey guys, now the NBA has what's called player tracking. I mean, they can show how much ground a player can cover over the course of a season. And Nicholas Batum, always amongst the leaders. 2 seasons ago, he was number 1.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Can't hit.
哎呀，不良投籃，我應該傳下波，我太綠色啦。唔緊要，阿球開始要傳多啲波。我少少想過去偷佢，佢好串咯喺度扭嚟扭去咁嘅。扭嚟扭去又唔係過到，你好似我咁啊，不如扭完過嘅嘛，大佬啊！喂！啊，睇住啊，好似我咁。點啊？我喺邊啊？點啊你？唉，踩入去又會炒你傳俾我，我踩入去啊嘛，大佬啊！唉，真係好難搞而家呢隊啊！係睇住啊，呢隊係傻嘅啫。嗱，我唔係講笑啊，真係傻啊！呢隊友你睇下，呢個扭咁耐唔傳波啊，又攬晒嘢咁啊，好似啊，好犀利啊！喂吓！係俾我。
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact.
大啦，咪好厲害先啊！
And last year the Hornets failed to achieve the same success as they had in 2014. Still, they played decent basketball against the rest of that Southeast Division.
And a new group in for the Heat. He's checked in for Whiteside. Wash comes in for Joe Johnson. Winslow's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Marvin Williams is checked in for Jefferson. Lamb comes in for Kid Gilchrist. Lee's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Walker. As you said, the Hornets played solid against the Southeast Division, finished 4th in the division, but played 500 ball going 8 up and 8 down against the other 4 Southeast members, Clark.
Not too shabby considering how strong Atlanta and Washington were. In general, pretty tough against every team in the division. And did the same in the conference too.
Can't get it to go. And it's Miami the other way. 1:13 left in the second quarter. Johnson kicks to Bosch. Williams comes with a double team. Launches a 3, and with that,
yes,
the lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Bosch.
That really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
That's good from Williams on the assist. And that's now 6 points for Williams.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Johnson kicks to Bosch. Freak with it, working on Lee.
喂，做咩會甩波啊？揸實咗啦波！
Back to Lin.
點解我跳多咗一下嘅？
No
點解會
mistake on
咁？
the open jump shot. And now a 6-point Hornets lead. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Johnson kicks to Stoudemire. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Knocked away. Johnson outside. No good on the triple.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Lin, that's a 2-pointer. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so we wrap up the first half. Hornets.
我覺得唔錯㗎啦，我自己。唔想輸咯，我有啲。可唔可以俾我贏翻球？贏翻場啊！玩晒第一場啊嘛，都贏啊喂！
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
哇！差 ，OK。
The 2K Sports post-game show.
我第一次係咁噶啦，冇法啦，係嘛？
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Chris Bosh.
Chris Bosh came to play tonight, guys, and that's a fright.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. We're just
我入咗咁多球，條友淨係入咗個1球3分波，可唔可以對我唔好咁唔公平咁嘅啫？
激死我！做邊部？呢部啊？好遲做邊部？買啦！我覺得我係做到嘅。我話呢個做影片先。呢隻佢拍㗎，呢隻我咁佢試下拍呢隻啊。
下一盤。
喂！喂！左鍵啱啲突出嘅相機圖。
Coming home. New York City, baby. I'll be honest. Pretty excited. Mama, Pops, and Cece, yeah, they're gonna be there. Playing in front of them in an NBA uniform for the first time is gonna be a special moment for me. Now I know all of Harlem's gonna be watching. No pressure, right? It's all good though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And I'll be ready.
翻到紐約嘅第一場比賽， 好戰爭，好心急，你明唔明？呢個感受真係唔會明嘅，真係。所以我睇呢度先，我試下。
It's time for some hoops at the home of the New York Knicks. We're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. Great to have you on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Knicks happy to return to New York after the road trip. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made... For Miami, Stoudemire comes in for Hassan Whiteside, and Freak subbed in for Luol Deng. The Miami Heat came up short last season in hopes of getting back to the playoffs. Clark, their road record didn't help them much.
Yeah, 17-24. I don't think you can be that far under 500 on the road and hope to play in the postseason.
On the floor for Miami, Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Chris Bosh is in and Freak in at the three.
唔係啊，有開波咁樣。疏下，冇乜手。
Get it all started. And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Freak with it, Anthony on him.
我補翻數。
And how about for the Heat having the best road record of any team that
即刻補翻數俾你好冇？
in the East, but as you said, struggling on the road will sink a team battling for a playoff spot.
They set the pick. Here's Afflalo. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Afflalo's got his first bucket of the night. The Heat leading by 3. Outside Bosh. Good ball movement here by Miami. Stoudemire, the screen. Taken away by Anthony. And a fast break now for New York. Anthony leading the charge, and he gets the bucket. Great D.
哎呀 ，D 加啊！哇，冇可能㗎應該。
Heat shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings.
You know, one final note, guys, on the Heat and their road losses. They ended up going only 2-8 in their last 10 road games of the year.
正常係冇可能咁樣，我冇可能 D 加㗎，手咁唔。
Roden kicks to Afflalo. Here's Anthony. Almost, but it rolls out.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Afflalo. And that one's good.
即刻幫你攞翻分，我唔要 D 加位嘅，冇可能 D 加喎。
Here's Roden. He's guarded by Dragic. Wade brings the double team. Outside Anthony. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Last time they met was in Miami.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
喂，點會咁樣㗎？黐線，我冇可能啲 crossover 咁差。啲 crossover 我冇可能咁差咯，你唔好玩嘢啦，好冇？ 黑哨咯，我冇黐黐地個評判都個評判咪 short 㗎，個評判肯定係 short 㗎咯，一睇下知好冇？係好。一睇下知有冇可能 D 加啦個片。 個經理肯定係 short 咗。你睇下冇可能嘅 D 加根本，我一直打到咁好，我甩咗幾球波啊 D 加，2球啫甩咗。
Put up a career-high 5 assists per game and really worked hard at the defensive end as well. He's one of the few talents on the Sixers roster that hadn't been traded away.
And he gets it to go. It's a 3-point Miami lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Inside, Here's O'Quinn, and the rejection by Stoudemire. Wade kicks to Freak. Rebound by Williams.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. .133 left to play here in the half. Pass to Williams. Excellent D there from Stoudemire.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Wade dishes to Freak. The pass to Stoudemire. Just 5 to shoot. Wade kicks to Freak. No good from outside.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
And it goes out of bounds. A last touch by Wade. Outside Anthony. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Bosch, a screen on Williams. Freak with it. Williams picks him up. Over to the left wing. Bosch going around him. And that one's on target from the wing. Bosch has got the lead up to 5 now for Miami.
MVP 唔使攞啊，喺我心目中自己係都係 MVP。你真係諗住唔喐啊？攞口緊喎你。
Shot to stop the drought, and no good trying to get that one. And the first half comes to a close.
Kevin, I'm here.
係仲係冇我嘅咯，呢堆人入邊，唉，真係陰公。
Comes in for Anthony, and Roten subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Chris Bosh. Freaks checked in for Lou Aldang. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. On the floor for Miami. Freak in its small forward. Dragic is out there with Richardson. Then it's Winslow, and it's Stoudemire in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Dragic against Calderon. Freak passes to Dragic. From 13.
Oh, yeah.
And that's off the glass and in.
The mid-range jumper is a high
兩個做衝佢要扣分，係咪黐線㗎？死咯！北咗啊隻 game。
Of the East last season, they didn't go into the season thinking they were in for a rough go, making last season all that more painstaking for the fans.
And for the Knicks and their play against the rest of the conference, guys have been talking about only Clark 11 wins in 52 games.
And you know, Kevin, what's worse is the Knicks were 5-21 at home against the East. No matter how you slice that up, the Knicks had a season that everybody would like to forget in New York.
And the Knicks making a change here. O'Quinn's checked in. Freak with it, working on Williams. Freak with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Freak's got 6.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
華倫及我根本廢柴啊佢班。想喺度抌時間，你問過我先啊你。竟然唔過。
A lot of space right
不
there.
如成日4由3分放手一波
Very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Dragic against Calderon. Freak. Count the bucket coming up.
Yeah.
Assist.
Match up.
8 points for him.
And that assist got him a little nod from his team
Yeah, yeah.
after that.
My God, yeah. Woo. 點啊？
Now here's
Inside.
Richardson covering. To the inside. The shot's good from O'Quinn.
除咗頭先呢下。
Back up to 3 now for New York.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly
Oh,
what they're looking
yeah.
for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
真正嘅快
New
攻。
York's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Roten. Pass to Porzingis. No good.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Here's Freak. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very contested game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And New York looking at who they've got. They've got Thomas. Aflalo is out there with Calderon. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. Here's Calderon. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Calderon. Calderon's got 3 assists in the game. Miami trailing. Outside Dang. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Calderon. And it's
係啊，諗住補下數
Every
啫。
possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Anthony
佢知而家唔可以再落後啦，一落後就冇晒啦，冇機會。
Anthony against Dang. Anthony kicks to Lopez. Cans the 12-footer. And now a 4-point Knicks lead.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Freak. Miami no good on that time either. Knicks shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Back to Aflalo. He kicks it to Anthony. And stolen by Freak. Wade on the wing. Covered by Anthony. And a wide open look for Freak. Miami
乜搞錯啊？咁都炒。
by 4. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Lopez sets a screen for Anthony. Lets it go with the 3. Bosch grabs the miss.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And it's time for an injury report.
Not what we wanted to hear, guys. It sounds like it's a very serious injury. The season is young, but that is tough news to get at any point in the year. We'll see how all the team comes together in his absence. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to
喂，
happen.
搞錯啊！你截咗佢，但係俾佢攞翻波，點做嘢㗎你？Yeah！
Right side, good.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now
會
is
唔
not
會
the
太
time
靚？
to lose your focus.
Calderon passes to Anthony. Back to Calderon. Lopez left side. Shot clock at 6.
哇！咁都拎到佢高佬嚟喎。
Here's Wade and the foul on Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah!
That's his third
That's
foul.
Tony！你都有今日啊
See,
你。
he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are all.
And so it's Miami winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaq and the Chris Bosh.
That's right, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoy.
哎呦，好嘢啊！
What a life, eh, freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the showroom, configuring the gunmetal and graphite exterior of your luxury car and your iPad Mini. Oh, I bet you get a crazy crowd when you drive that car around the block in the old neighborhood, huh?
Yeah, living the dream. Bad pandemonium, but folks from
跳過佢啦，之前都睇過晒嗰個。
Tell you about Vic. He has his bad rap. It's not, and I understand some of his judgments might shadow his actual character. He's not that at all. Man, Vic, let me tell you something. We actually, we have love for each other. We're brothers. Blood couldn't make us any closer at all. I mean, he has so much loyalty to me and to my family. You can see even Cece, has issues with him, but he still loves her. He still loves her.
好啦。
LeBron James. What more can you say about the guy that hasn't already been said? He can play anywhere on the court, and he gets it done on both ends like nobody else in the league.
嚇！而家打立波啊！我哋
This game could get out of hand real quick. It's gonna be one of the biggest tests of the season for me, that's for sure.
但係記住，而家我個位置係同立波一樣，都係小前鋒啦。然後咧，我都係同立波一樣咧。我而家咧個高度係同立波一樣嘅，咁所以咧應該會幾激烈就打出嚟。
A flyover all the bright lights and flavor that Miami has to offer. The Cavaliers are out of Cleveland as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in tonight's contest. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. They continue to spread the load, trying to compensate for the injured Joe Johnson.
Kevin, he got hurt a few weeks back, and it looks like they're going to have to manage a little while longer without him.
Yeah, and you've got to...
好啦，係啦，我係對住立波嘅位。
Freak comes in for Lou
真係太慘啦！
Richardson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic.
但佢好容易 fit 咯，我發覺。哎呀，但係不過我炒咗。喂，唔好俾到立波，唔好俾佢俾到立波啊！
And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. On the court for Cleveland. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Mozgov is out there with Channing Frye.
你睇下，佢隊嗰啲人，我隊啲人。
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded.
你睇下，我隊嗰啲人同佢哋隊嗰啲人幾大分別？我完全係自己一個攻緊嘅話。好難啊！你睇下佢黐線嘅佢都。
Winslow's checked in for Chris Bosh. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Johnson, the pass to Freak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against New Orleans.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. Seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean,
whoa.
Shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Such a strong finisher.
Come on, baby,
on
and Greg, I love the fact he's always
BB
even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
嗱，你唔好喊啊嗱，之後唔好喊。
And Shumpert kicks to James. 6 to shoot. The turnaround Jay. The shot misses. And Miami the other way now. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, they were just pounded on the inside, particularly on that backboard. That was a huge disadvantage for them.
Well, that's always a disadvantage when you get blasted on the glass. They needed to do a much better job of getting inside position. And if you can't do that, there's going to be a long day on the backboard.
That's a 2 from Dellavedova. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Heat leading by 5. Johnson dishes to Freak. And stolen by James. No luck. The basket. And here's Freak on his experience as a one-and-done college player. Now with more and more freshmen, Clark, making Amari Stoudemire. He's checked in for the Heat. Freak comes in for Chris Bosh. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Frye comes in for Kevin Love. LeBron, he's checked in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. So on the floor for Cleveland. Channing Frye out there with LeBron James. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Mozgov. And it's the biggest spot manning the middle.
贏下波啦！我要準備贏下波啦！你睇住啦。喂，唔係我，應該我一落場佢哋就領先喎。點會咁？係咪我組織能力太好，所以帶領咗全隊人？
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now here's Freak. He's got 6. Pass to Stoudemire. 5 on the clock. There's Freak. And that misses. That would have put him up. Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to the bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
Stoudemire, the pass to Dragic. Wade kicks to Freak. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. 9 points for Freak.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
喂死啦！哇！做咩佢頭先嗰下唔衝埋入？好彩佢傳波啫，如果佢衝埋入去咁咪死得。
Irving can't get it to go. The Heat with the lead. Wade dishes to Freak. And again, Miami.
Yeah.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that.
原來冇人守嘅時候，我啲三分波又勁準嘅。所以小心，就唔好俾人守到，即係擺脫人哋啦。如果有機會。佢係唔會傳波嘅咯。
43 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Just haven't been able to find an answer for Freak. 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
哎呀，考到第二人。我守 carry 啊要，衝喎！加利亞要暈啊 ，carry 平。哇！爆頭。
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Cleveland shoot their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
That's good. James has got 5.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Johnson. No good.
你其實有時間傳波俾我啊嘛？玩到同分咁大喎，佢點解？一定要俾我出場下場。啊，唔係下一節一定要俾我出場，如果咪輸晒。哎，得啦，我入到啦，好開心喎！better win.
Freak comes in for Lou all day. Richardson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade.
你都傻啊！你咁樣喎。
Then for the Cavaliers, Channing Fries checked in for Tristan Thompson.
係啊，射波。
Shumpert is coming.
Yeah.
And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Freak, he's in at 3. Richardson is out there with Johnson.
哦，先已經預計咗個隊友會過嚟。
And it's Stoudemire in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. The offensive rebound. Love, no luck.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Now here's Freak. D right on him. Richardson the pass to Bosch. The jump hook and the basket good.
太犀利啦！我同啲隊友嘅合拍度真係越嚟越好啊！
You gotta keep getting him touches.
Right side jumper, no one near Smith as he lets it go.
哇！
Buries the long range jumper.
哎呀，最後史密夫點搞
The defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
我啲隊友 carry 大局啊！啲隊友一交入去之後又壓迫咁。
Started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long. They are starting to become synonymous.
And that one's good, Shumpert.
我盡咗力㗎。
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Out left to the wing. Here's Freak. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting.
你睇下我同啲隊友嘅拍到。
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given
超晒 feel
buckets in the paint.
Pass to Shumpert. Shumpert with the screen for Smith. Love with the screen on Johnson. Here's Dellavedova, and the rejection by Stoudemire. Passes it to Richardson. There's Freak. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
Yeah, 連續6個禁區得分啊！正。
Have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That's good.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And that one's good.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way.
頭先其實咧係見我有少少閃親。
Dellavedova from outside and released it in time, but it's off the mark.
頭先嗰下其實有少少閃親啫。
A different look for Miami. Stoudemire's checked in for White.
我俾人追咁多嘅你哋。
Marsh comes in for Luol Deng, and Freak subbed in for Win.
喂，媽媽。嚇？咩啊？早餐？唔使我2樣開。唔係，我開咗冷氣。好熱。係啊，睇阿妹摺被我鋪床。嚇？衫褲。可以咁唔負責任嘅，知唔知啊，小明？我幫咗你鋪床。你一陣打電話俾我，我就話你啦，話你。小明自己擺翻好佢。小明，小明。
Love's check in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. On the court for Cleveland. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position.
Oh, no.
Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Here's LeBron. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. LeBron's got 5 points.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Kicks it to Freak. And the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by James. Luol Deng is checked in for the Heat. The Heat making a switch here. Freaks checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And Smith subbed in for Irving. Here's James. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Heat ball. .40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. LeBron outside. Free throw line jump shot stolen by Wade.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. And Wade drops them both.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
The drive by Smith.
Gee,
we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
There's no doubt about that, fellas. I mean, the more finishes like that he gets, the more his confidence will grow.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And out of bounds as they gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Freak with it.
Side out for the personal foul.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good from Freak. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
Way to play, boy. Way to play.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with
the 2K Sports post-game show.
咁咧，我覺得今集嘅時間都係差唔多啊。咁我哋去翻呢陣嗰個頁面度就再見啦。
No doubt about it. This guy is a leader. He was in attack mode all night, calling for it and delivering in some big.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal.
我哋一陣去翻嗰個頁面之後，就同大家講再見啦，下今集咧。 今集都 OK 幾暢順。
多謝爸爸。
The only color I care about is green, money. Now, you've certainly made some money so far, Freak, but it's time we make more money. I'm talking movies, TVs.
Mr. Dom Pagnotti. Mr. Diamond and Platinum himself. It's a love-hate relationship.
What do you think about people who see your brother as just a meal ticket?
Well, that's why I'm there. I'm the gatekeeper. Yep. I can smell it from a mile away.
When you take time out for your own personal life, do you have a personal life?
I do.
Where at? I think Freak is your personal life.
我覺得今集我哋就係咁多啦，咁好啦，大家再見啦，拜拜。